In the glittering world of pop music and Hollywood stardom, few relationships capture the public's imagination quite like the one between Taylor Swift and Hailee Steinfeld. Their connection dates back to a time when Steinfeld was still emerging as a multifaceted talent in the entertainment industry, long before she stepped into the spotlight of Swift's iconic Bad Blood music video. That collaboration, released in 2015 as part of Swift's wildly successful 1989 era, thrust Steinfeld into the orbit of one of the biggest names in music. At the time, the video, a high-octane, star-studded revenge fantasy featuring an ensemble of female powerhouses, served as more than just a visual spectacle. It was a statement of solidarity among women in an industry often rife with competition and rivalry. Steinfeld, then just 18 and fresh off her Oscar-nominated performance in The Edge of 17, appeared alongside the likes of Selena Gomez, Zendaya, and Cara Delevingne, embodying the youthful energy that complemented Swift's narrative of betrayal and empowerment. Fans and critics alike praised the video's feminist undertones, and Steinfeld's involvement seemed to cement a genuine friendship between the two artists, one built on mutual admiration and shared experiences in the cutthroat entertainment landscape. Yet, as the years have passed, whispers of a rift have begun to circulate among Swift's devoted fanbase, known affectionately as Swifties. The era's tour sensation, now 35 and at the peak of her career with record-breaking tours, album sales and cultural influence, has curated an inner circle that includes longtime collaborators like Jack Antonoff and close friends such as Blake Lively and Gigi Hadid. Hailee Steinfeld, now 28 and thriving in her dual roles as an actress and singer, most notably as the voice behind the Pitch Perfect franchise and the star of the Apple TV Plus series Dickinson, appears conspicuously absent from this elite group. Public sightings of the pair together have dwindled to almost nothing, replaced instead by a polite but distant digital acknowledgement. This shift hasn't gone unnoticed, especially in the hypervigilant online communities where fans dissect every like, follow, and absence with forensic precision. The speculation intensified recently amid Swift's much-publicized tensions with fellow pop star Charli XCX, whose album Brat and its associated drama reignited debates about mentorship, rivalry, and the debt owed to industry predecessors. Both Steinfeld and XCX share strikingly parallel trajectories with Swift: early boosts from her platform, collaborative performances, and a perceived reliance on her influence to break through in their nascent careers. Social media, particularly X, formerly Twitter, has become the battleground for these theories. A viral video clip resurfaced showing Steinfeld in her role as a supportive spouse to Buffalo Bills quarterback Josh Allen, passionately cheering for her husband's team during a game. In the footage, her enthusiasm spills over into a playful jab at the rival Kansas City Chiefs, the team of Swift's boyfriend, Travis Kelce. What might have been dismissed as lighthearted sports banter quickly escalated into accusations of disloyalty. One user posted the clip with a caption decrying Steinfeld's ingratitude toward Swift, suggesting that her shade toward the Chiefs was a veiled slight against the pop icon who had once handed her a golden ticket to fame. The post garnered thousands of retweets and replies, fracturing the fanbase into defenders and detractors. On one side, supporters of Steinfeld argued vehemently that her allegiance to the Bills was purely marital loyalty, untainted by any lingering personal history with Swift. Her hatred for the Chiefs has nothing to do with Taylor. It's about standing by her man, one commenter wrote, emphasizing the fierce tribalism of NFL fandom that often transcends celebrity entanglements. This perspective highlighted Steinfeld's independent success: her marriage to Allen in 2024, her acclaimed roles in films like Hawkeye for Marvel, and her music career that has quietly amassed millions of streams without needing Swift's shadow. However, the counter-narrative drew on deeper wounds from Swift's past, invoking the infamous 2016 feud with Kanye West and Kim Kardashian, then dubbed Kimmy in tabloid shorthand. That summer of edited phone calls, leaked videos, and public humiliations left Swift reeling, retreating from the spotlight to lick her wounds and craft her introspective album reputation. Fans recalled how Steinfeld, amid the chaos, seemed to distance herself almost immediately, posting content that some interpreted as siding with the opposition or at least failing to offer unequivocal support. Hailee betrayed Taylor the moment Kimmy happened, one Swiftie lamented in a thread that amassed over 10,000 likes. This sentiment painted their pre-feud friendship as superficial at best, a convenient alliance for Steinfeld's career ascent rather than a bedrock bond. Proponents of this view pointed to the tangible benefits Steinfeld reaped from Swift's orbit. The Bad Blood feature introduced her to a global audience, while joint performances at events like the 1989 World Tour elevated her profile exponentially. Taylor gave her exposure to the masses by being friends with her and by featuring her in one of the biggest music videos of the 2010s, argued another user, framing Swift as the benevolent gatekeeper who unlocked doors now being slammed shut. Defenses of Steinfeld pushed back against this portrayal, accusing Swifties of immaturity and overreach. "I think the majority of Swifties are middle and high schoolers, or maybe even elementary school kids," one skeptic quipped, suggesting that the fanbase's possessiveness bordered on toxic. They highlighted Steinfeld's pre-Swift accolades, an Oscar nod at age 19 for her short film role in The Edge of 17 Broadway stints, and a pitch-perfect soundtrack that charted independently, to argue that her success was self-made. "This woman is having a successful career and actually married her NFL player." Taylor did not give her success. "She was nominated for an Oscar way before Taylor," the Post read, garnering applause from those weary of the Swift effect narrative. This debate underscored a broader tension in celebrity culture, the blurred lines between genuine mentorship and opportunistic networking, and how fans project their idols' narratives onto real relationships. Steinfeld's marriage to Josh Allen, a union that blended Hollywood glamour with gridiron grit, added another layer, as her public life now revolved around Buffalo's sports scene rather than Los Angeles's music elite. Despite the online frenzy, glimmers of civility persist between the two women, hinting that any bad blood might be more fan-fueled fiction than fractured reality. In 2023, Steinfeld shared her excitement about attempting to attend one of Swift's era's tour concerts, gushing about the production's spectacle in interviews and social media. Swift, ever the gracious digital citizen, reciprocated by liking Steinfeld's engagement announcement to Allen in late 2023, a small but meaningful gesture in the currency of celebrity interactions. These moments suggest a relationship evolved rather than evaporated,